like I need some light. Get some light. Okay, that's good. Better, I think so. I feel like that's too much light. Let's see. What happened? Okay. Is that better? I need to turn it some more. There we go. That's kind of better. Hey guys. Hey everyone that is joining my live. I just don't like the lighting. Hey, Miriam. I'm coming, y'all. I'm trying to get my lighting situated. Okay. Let me see something. All right. Hey, guys. I know I owe y'all a video today, and I didn't get a post, so that's why I'm here. All right, this is more my DM. That's horrible, too. All right, I don't know what we're going to do about light, and we're just going to hang out with no light because it's taking too much of my time. All right. So I just wanted to get on here really quick and say hey to everybody. I didn't post today, so I wanted to get on here and do a live. My last live did so well, so I decided to do another one to kind of close out the month. So one thing I want to talk about today is like standing out in an overcrowded market, and I also want to touch bases on a few of my community posts that I made. So one of the community posts that I made was that I wanted to do a CEO takeover. Basically, hey, I'm here like I've been here. I wanted to do a CEO takeover series on my channel, which basically means that you guys would send me your items and I would just kind of like tell you what I would do if I was the CEO of the day. So that was the first community post that I made. I had a link for you guys to go sign up to nominate your business. It's a really quick short link that you fill out. Basically you fill it out, and then if you are chosen, then you would send me a product or two for me to like, you know, like take a couple product shots with that type of thing. And then I also would tell you the things that I would change, that type of thing, in a video. So it will be a series. I'm trying to get to the link so that I can post it in here for y'all. Let me get on the live. But yeah, it will be a series that I want to do, and I think it would just be a really cool way for me to give back to you guys, and also for you guys to learn like what you like and what you don't like, and it just allows you to see somebody else's perspective of your business. So I have linked the Google Docs link in the comments. Let me see if I can pin it. Okay, I think I pinned it. I think it's pinned. Wait. I need to see all chat. Alright, yeah, now I can see. Okay, so it is pinned. This is the link that you fill out if you guys are interested in participating in this series. So yeah, I'm super excited about this series. I think it's going to be really good for me to like be hands-on with, you know, other people's business, and yeah, just allow me to take over and give you guys my thoughts. So with that being said, if you are interested, be sure to fill out that link that I have linked up above. Um, and that's literally all that you have to do. So, the title of this video is how to stand out in an oversaturated market. So this leads me to my second community post that I posted yesterday. So I am doing a 4-week workshop in October to prepare for the holiday season. So I wouldn't really count Halloween as a holiday. I know that some people do, some people don't, but it's not one of those um, holidays or one of those things that I go like super all out for. I may do like a couple theme posts, but the main holidays that I focus on at the end of the year is Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, and then in between there, is Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So, yeah, so we're about to prepare for the holiday season. I want everybody to like triple their sales, whatever they did at the beginning of the year, make up for it at the end of the year with the holiday season, because honestly, this Black Friday is going to be a Black Friday and not go out in public and shop online. So you have more of an audience that's online and you can get in front of them. So of course, you're not going to be like, Walmart and trying to reach everybody unless you sell things that Walmart sell, but just make sure that you're getting in front of your target audience. So, you probably aren't going to be selling to boys, girls, women, men, that type of thing, but you really want to narrow down who your target audience is. And okay, it may be my internet. I don't know why it's freezing. I'm sorry. But you really want to understand who your target audience is, and that is going to allow you to be able to get in front of them and sell, because people aren't going to be like moving and on the go and that type of thing this holiday season. There may not even be like gatherings, that type of thing, just because of how COVID is. So this is just a great time to get in front of your target audience. So put a comment down below if you need me to explain what target audience is, and I will definitely go into details on that for you if you need me to. I think I really talk about it a lot throughout my videos, but if you haven't heard me touch on it or anything like that, leave me a comment, and yeah, I will definitely like make a video on it. Hey y'all that just entered the chat, what's up? Miss Insta, girl, I miss you. How did I get in contact with you? Girl, on Instagram. Yeah, that's really where I'm at most of the time. But yeah, like I feel like I haven't been on live in a minute, so I want to get on here and touch on that. Anyway, so with the target audience, like that's what we're gonna do this holiday season. I really wanted to focus on teaching you guys how to stand out in an overcrowded market. Like I know most people always say like the beauty industry is overcrowded, the hair industry is overcrowded, the lash, boutique is overcrowded, or it goes back to that saying that everybody is selling the same thing that everybody is selling. And then you have people that reference the bread aisle and they're like, have you seen the bread aisle? And that's so true. It's like, have you seen the bread aisle? Like that's just a question to ask, because it's so, it's so much of everything. But I feel like when it's, personal to you and it's in your industry, you feel like, oh my God, like it's so many people doing exactly what I do. But in general, it's so many people that do so much of everything. It's so many companies that sell the same TVs. It's so many companies that sell the same toothpaste. You may be like Colgate, I may be like Crest. Same thing with washing powder, clothes. Like it's like Lowe's and Home Depot, like they're the top known hardware home improvement stores, but there's so many other stores out there as well. Same thing with Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. And you see they're still standing. Nothing is wrong with them. They're not hurt. They're not losing any money. They're not going bankrupt because somebody else is doing the same thing as them. Literally everywhere that you see a McDonald's, you see a Burger King, and they all have the same thing on their they all have the same thing on their menus, but you know, one or the other just tastes better. It depends on your personal preference, and that's the same thing that I want you guys to understand about your business. Like, it's just the customer's personal preference. Like, you can put your brand side by side with somebody blindly, and all they have is, you know, the item that you sell, the packaging, and that's it. They don't see the owner, they don't see any website, they don't see anything else. Same exact item, like let's say you sell lashes. I'm just using lashes because that's what I sell, but same exact lash, everything, and then they're gonna pick the one that they like more. It's gonna depend on, you know, the packaging. How does it appeal to them? Do it look good? You know, what colors resonate with them more? For me, my packaging is gold and white, but then if you put my gold and white box next to somebody's box that's pink, and that customer favorite color is pink, they may go with the pink brand, and that's fine. That doesn't mean that, you know, my lashes are any less quality. That just means that when they associate the color pink with items, they think that the color pink is girly. They think that the color pink is fun. You know, like, that's just their personal preference. But with me and my gold and white, it's still fun and girly, but it's also more on the luxurious side of things. It's not really appealing to everybody, like how pink is. Like, pink, I feel like it's a general color. Everybody just like, oh my god, pink is so girly. It's known as the girlier color, but I feel like if you're older, not saying like older people can't like pink, but if you're more older and you're into more luxury items, high class brands, that type of thing, you will be more into the gold and the white, because you're used to seeing those colors with things that you buy. Like Pretty Little Things is pink, that type of thing. But then you got like Express, you know, those companies also cost more money. So it's just like, whatever resonates with the customer, that's where they're gonna go. You really truly don't have any control of that. Like, if you put yourself in a room full of 100 women, like if you told me your target audience was women between 18 and 30, and then I said, okay, you told me your target audience was between 18 and 30, and I got you 100 women between 18 and 30. You didn't say anything about their race. You didn't tell me their household income. You didn't tell me the things that they like. You didn't tell me where they work, what they lifestyle look like, anything like that. You just told me 18 to 30. So I got you a little bit of everything. You know, I got you some moms that got 4 kids. I got you some college students, 9-to-5 workers. Like, I got them. They're here. You know, they're in front of you. Now, if I was to tell you to sell your product to them because you told me that your target audience was between the ages of 18 and 30, how you think everybody in the room is going to buy your items because they're between the ages of 18 and 30? Like, they're not gonna buy, but you are gonna have those people that are like, okay, give me this, I want it, this is so me. And I guarantee you that everybody that says, give me this is so me, they have one thing in common. Rather it's, you know, they like that certain item, or they have familiar backgrounds, like, you know, their household incomes where they have more money to spend, or it may be, you know, they're all in college, like that type of thing. So you really have to get so detailed to the point that there is no detail left. It's like when we were younger, and I'm not really like, I'm 23, so I'm still young, but it's like when you were younger and you would go to Build-A-Bear and you literally started with just a bear, and you had to do everything to that bear. You had to put the stuff in them, and then you had to pick out the outfit. You had to pick out, like, you know, the little bows, and if you wanted the name engraved, and what were you gonna name, and when you had to fill out the birth certificate, you had to do everything for that bear. Like, the bear didn't just already come. And more than likely, if you were in Build-A-Bear, you didn't want one of the bears that already came. Like, you wanted to do the whole process. You wanted to create your own. And that's the same thing with your business. Like, you want to create your own. Like, create your own setup in your industry that try to like copy what you do, or people are just following these trends, going with the trends, going with the flow. Whatever's hot right now, they're on it. But it's like, in the end, you're kind of like hurting yourself more than you're helping yourself, because when the trend leaves, what do you have to show for your business? Like, do you have a business or do you not? Like, do you, are you still in front of those same people that you were in front of when you were following the trends, or have they left? Because now, they're moving on to the next trend. Like, industry trends are cool, but only when they're beneficial to you. Like, I can only really speak on the industry that I'm in, because that's the industry that I spend a lot of time in. But like right now, for lashes, eyeliner pens are super popular. Like, they're so popular. Like, if you go on anybody website that sell like lashes, more than likely they have an eyeliner pen. It even like pushed Lily Lashes to the point to get the eyelash pen, because if you guys aren't familiar with Lily Lashes, they're like one of the first ever eyelash companies to come out. I think they've been around for like 10 plus years, that type of thing. But they really struggle with keeping up with the trends. From my perspective, like, they never do anything that's hot or anything that's more. They're more on the luxury side. Their lashes are like $30. But I could almost guarantee you a free meal. I guarantee you a free meal, literally, that they have seen a decrease in their profit margins over the past 10 years, probably over the past 5 years, where there have been so many people coming into the lash industry that they probably seen a decrease in profits. And now they're at that point where they're like, how do we increase our profits? How do we stay up to date? And also, how do we still get these people to purchase these $30 lashes? So, I don't remember where I was going with this, but I do want to say that, now you can see their marketing has changed a little. They're trying to get more involved with the trend, so they did release a eyeliner pen as well. They were super late to the market, though. It was already popular, but I think they are one of the bigger brands that did like just break down and end up releasing it because it was so popular. But they weren't the first to do it, so that's how I know that they seen it and was like, okay, this is how we get back up in the market. We got to stay up with these newer brands that's out. But what I was saying is, you don't want to be so against industry trends where you get left behind, but you also want to only like do industry trends that resonate with you and that type of thing. Like, there's so many different cases and lash boxes and that type of thing coming out. Like, I know, like, I remember the pill bottle was so popular. Like, people would put the lashes in a pill bottle, and that was like popular, and then everybody wanted pill bottles. But like, now that is old, they done came out with 10 million new boxes now. Is pill bottles still something that people say, oh my god, this is so cool, this is so amazing? Or are they like, oh my god, I see these pill bottles everywhere? Let me see. Maybe if I say, yeah, the wig hair biz is popping with the glueless band holder thing. I think I seen that. I seen that actually on Facebook. On YouTube, and I was like, oh my god, like, hop on it while it's hot right now. They're gonna miss out. They're gonna miss out on being able to grab those customers. And then it's like, if you're someone that isn't focused on like for people that sell hair extensions, that type of thing, if you are someone that more focused on lace fronts, that type of things, would you get the hairband glueless method? If you're someone that sells hair glue, what is that saying? You know, is that kind of contradicting your message, or is it just like a trend thing and it's just temporary, so you get it just to increase those sales and get more exposure to your brand. So um, like that's definitely something to think about. I don't wear wigs now, but I kind of want to because that was needed, because I'm not into lace wigs, that type of thing, because like you said, you know, I need my edges. So if you're gonna give me something that's already, you know, it's all the hair and then it's like a headband, and then I can just like, you know, customize it with my different headbands, sign me up. Like that's something that I would wear. It's still all the hair, it's still all of that, but also I don't have to risk my edges. So when you're in the industry, you have to figure out how you can solve problems, or how your brand can be a solution to others. Because just hanging out in the industry is just hanging out. Like if you hang out in the industry, you have to wait for these trends to come along to be able to solve them, like to be able to, you know, hop on the waves, to be able to, you know, boost your brand. If you are in the industry and you have nothing to give besides just doing something because it's popular, you literally dang it. See, can y'all hear me? I'm trying to turn my Wi-Fi back on. Y'all can hear me? Okay. I think what it is that like my iPad is on a different Wi-Fi than my, like on my other devices, so it's a little slower and a little sketchy, a little scratchy. But yeah, so it's like, what are you gonna do about it? You know, are you gonna stand back and wait on trends, or are you gonna be someone that is going to take over the market? Like, which one is it? Which one are you gonna be? Which one are you gonna do? So that is the whole point of me having my workshop. So I am dedicating every Wednesday for the month of October to providing you guys with the content that is needed for you to stand out in your market, to really um, allow you to really think deeper than, you know, the surface, deeper than what kind of packaging you got, what your name is. Because honestly, like a lot of these big brands in the industry, or like bigger uh, brands that have a lot of following in the industry, they lack the most common things that you wouldn't even think that they would lack. I'm over here trying to like work myself to death to, like, you know, make sure that I have the best customer service experience for my customers, and like y'all around here literally sending people stuff in, like, you know, plain mailers from USPS. Like I don't understand, you know, like I'm working so hard to build up this whole customer service experience, and y'all are literally doing the bare minimum with, you know, with more customers. Like it literally be like mind blowing to me. I truly don't understand. But also, like, I have to think to myself, like, okay, like, you know, there's people in your industry that have, you know, 30 times the amount of followers that you have. But like, you know, would you want that many customers? Like, would you trade places? And I wouldn't trade places, none of that, because like I feel like the people that shop with me and the people that view my brand and the people that know my brand, they choose to shop with me on that level because of my customer experience. Like I have a really high returning customer rate because of my customer experience. It's not like all of these one-time customers, you know, it is people that constantly comes back for more, because they have became invested in my brand, they became invested in the presentation, they became invested in customer service, like that type of thing. So I wouldn't trade places with, you know, nobody in my industry. Like I wouldn't want their Instagram, I wouldn't want their orders, I wouldn't want any of that, because it's like you know, the people that my followers that I have now, I don't even know how many followers I got right now, people that literally clicked and said, I like this brand, I like something about this brand, you know. I gotta follow them. Like I gotta know more about them. So I'm truly okay with having that many followers, and just growing my brand for what it is, for it to be more than just, you know, a pair of eyelashes that you get. You know, I want people to feel good. I want people to feel excited. I want to make people day with their orders. I don't want them to feel like, oh, this is just something that I just purchased. I don't even know who it's from. Like, I want them to be like, girl, no, that brand is Blinking Wing Means. That's like the only place I get my lashes from. Like, I love that brand, that type of thing. Like, I want it to be personal. Let me see. Let me paint the. I was stating my biz marketing. All I gotta say is I'm gonna take the risk with what I made. I think you're gonna do really good in your market. I honestly feel like, you know, from you just being in my lives and on my, you know, YouTube comments, that type of thing, like you really are taking the time to like study and learn and like grow your market. I mean, grow your business and your understanding for you know, the business side. Even though we may not be in the same market, I feel like you are someone that I can just know that you know, invest in the time in your business. So I think you're gonna do well in your market. And whatever you start out with, you don't always have to finish with. Like, I don't have one in front of me right now, but my packaging was not always the packaging that I have now. My logo wasn't always the logo that I have now. Like, those things have changed as I've changed, as I grew. Um, that type of thing. Like, I didn't start out just knowing the things that I know now. Crazy thing that I was talking about today at lunch was that I was like, this month is kind of like slow in sales. It's not the best month ever. I mean, it's not the worst. I'm just kind of averaging, but I don't know what my slow months are yet for my business, because I've only been in business for like 2 years, and I haven't been able to gauge like, okay, yeah, every September I'm slow, or every, you know, October I'm slow, that type of thing. So I haven't been able to gauge my slow months yet. I know every month isn't gonna be a great month. I'm definitely a realist. Like, I'm not optimistic at all. I am a realist, and I literally will plan out a solution for every scenario, whether it's the good or the bad. But my boyfriend, he is like such he is such a he is so optimistic. Like, he literally be like, it's gonna be a great day. Like, he can see the thunders, like the clouds forming outside for a thunderstorm. I'm like, it's gonna rain all day today. He'll literally be like, it's gonna be shining all day. And I'm like, no, no, it's not. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Enneagram test, but I am a 6, and a 6 is someone that worries like a lot, and they strategically plan, and you know, they're always planning, that type of thing. If you guys are familiar with that test, let me know what number you are in the comments, because I'm a 6, and we gonna plan till we can't plan no more. Like, we gonna plan. I'm trying to find a link to the webinar so I can put it in here as well. So yeah, I'm a 6, and I'm always gonna plan. So I'm going on a tangent. But what I was saying was that this month was like, you know, a slower month for me, and then I went back, and I looked at my sales from last year, this month. I'm like, you know, like, I've been feeling not down, but I've just been feeling like, oh my God, like, what can I do to be better? You know, what can I do to have a better business? Like, you know, that type of thing. So I'm trying to find last month to show y'all, like, my sales for last month. I mean, last year, this month. So today is the 27th. So I'm gonna do the first to the 27th. But yeah, like, I haven't been feeling down, but I also been feeling like, oh my God, like, what can I do better? Like, I need to do something. I feel like I'm not doing nothing at all, and I'm like totally doing so much stuff on the back end, but I just feel like, you know, when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, looking at it in front of me, I have nothing in front of me to like show that I'm doing, you know, something great. Like, I don't have anything new coming in, but on the back end, you know, I'm talking with vendors, I'm I'm planning, I'm researching ideas, that type of thing, and then here I am complaining like, oh, this is such a slow month. But let me show y'all. So this is what I made last year this month. Oh, I hate when my phone do this. Can you see it? Yeah. All right. So this is what I made this year last month. I mean this year. I mean last year this month. So can y'all see that? $70.55, and I had a total of, let's see, this is how many orders I had for the month last year at this time. 3 orders. Three orders for the month. Not 3 orders for the day. Not 3 orders for the week. 3 orders for the month. Okay. I don't know where I was at in my head like during that time. I probably was somewhere like so upset because I was like, I got all of these lashes in front of me and I'm not moving them, and I probably was stressing out because again I told y'all I'm a realist and I'm a 6. I want y'all to go take the Enneagram test if y'all haven't taken it before. It's ENNEGRAM test. It's a quick test. You just answer some questions and it kind of gives you your number. And don't take it more than once and be honest, and that will give you your number. So I was like, I probably was freaking out somewhere during that time because I'm like, oh my god, I only made $70 that month. And I just realized that as entrepreneurs, like, we really don't think about the present. It's always like, what can I do better? What can I do better? I need to do better. What can I do better? And in all honesty, it's like we are right now where we want it to be. You know, like we spoke this into existence. We said like, I want to get to this place where I'm selling every week, or I want to get to this place where I'm, you know, making, you know, $500 a month. And it's so crazy to me to think that last year this time I made $70 for the month and I only had 3 orders. That's so crazy. I don't remember that. Like, I don't remember that time. I don't remember it. Like, I remember last year, like that whole year, feeling down, feeling like, oh my god, I'm doing something wrong. Like, it came to a place where I was like, you know, I don't really know if I want to continue this business. Nothing is moving. You know, I'm posting on my Instagram all day. I'm trying to out of my full-time job to support the business. Like, when lashes would sell out, I would have to go into my personal funds to purchase more lashes because of the fact that I wasn't making enough money to like buy, you know, lashes, like buy 100 lashes at a time. I probably could have brought like, I don't know, maybe 20 lashes at a time, but that's not how it works. Like, you have to buy a lot at a time. I think the least amount you can buy is like 50. I think 50 would have done nothing for me because I have so many lash styles. Like, I had 22 lash styles, but back then I probably had 12 lash styles, and 50 lashes would have done nothing for me. So I always, you know, would buy 50 and then literally, like, I swear, like 2 weeks later be looking like sick because I would have a style that would be out after I just purchased lashes 2 weeks ago with my own money because I was not making any money. So to see $70 is what I made, it's just mind blowing to me. I really want to know like what I made for the quarter last year. Like, I want to see this. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go third quarter 2019. Okay, so third quarter 2019. This is how much I made. $371.55, and I probably was so proud about that $371. I was like, you know, I probably was like shaking the table, honey. Like, I was probably so proud of myself, which we should be. Like, we should all celebrate our wins, like, even if it's small wins. Like, back then that was probably a big deal to me. And I feel like, again, as entrepreneurs, we don't settle into the now. So I probably was like, yay, good job. But like, what are you going to do better next quarter? You know, like I probably was just like so hard on myself. And it's like, be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself. Like, you know, it's okay. Oh my gosh. So I had a total of 18 orders for the quarter. Y'all see that? So in 3 months, all I had was 18 orders. Um, so let me see. Let me read my comments. And then she said, "It's me. It's raining right now. Such a beautiful day." Um, smaller sizes. You gotta like try to have something for everybody. Like, you know, have sizes for everyone. What she said, girl, that's a lot. 300 a lot to me, especially when it's handmade. Right, like, yeah, like, and that's why I said, like, 300 was probably amazing to me at that time. I probably was like, oh my God, I can't believe I made $300. But then I also probably was like, oh my God, girl, like, you need to go harder. I know I probably was like that. And that was $300 for the quarter. That wasn't for a month. That was for 3 months. So I let me divide that up into the months. Let me see how much. Oh, 100 a month, averaging like 100 a month maybe. So for me to say like this month is a slow month in sales, it is a slow month in sales compared to my past month, but also I 30 times what I made last year. So I just need to like not be hard on myself and just tell myself that it's okay. It's just slow month. It's just slow month and like move on. But yeah, I feel like as entrepreneurs, like we just always have all of these different feelings and all of these different things. And I have vlog footage to edit for you guys that I have not posted yet. That was gonna be today's video, but instead, I decided to do a live because I had to do some other stuff for my brand because I work full time during the week. So I literally have like 72 hours, like literally jail, 72 hours to focus on me and my brand, and that's it. Like, that's it. Because Monday through Friday, I am at work, and I do my stuff when I'm off work, like in the afternoon. And I have to juggle everything. I have to make sure I get you guys out a YouTube video, but then I also have to make sure that I'm doing everything for my lash brand, because those are the only days that I can stay up late and really talk to my vendors, because every other day, like the weekdays, I'm asleep. Your girl's in the bed and knocked out. You're being paid, so I think I'm gonna cry when I hit 1K in revenue. Yeah, like 1K feels so good to girl. 500 feels good to hit. And really 100 feels good to hit, because like you like, dang man, like I did this. Let me tell you, if you have something, a product, and you made $1 off of it, you know that it's gonna work. At that point, you're like, I made $1, I got this, somebody finds value in my product, it's gonna sell. Now it may take you longer to get to the amount of sales that you want to see for yourself, but if you have made a sale off the item, you're fine. You're gonna make more sales. It may take longer, but you're gonna make more sales. If you have not made a sale yet, it's coming. Like, if you've been in business for like, let's say a month or 2 months, and you're like, oh my God, I haven't made a sale yet, and then something happened pre-launch, like pre-launch, that you didn't do well, that now you have to make up for. Like, that's why I say when you launch, make sure that you're doing your research and you're trying to get in front of an audience before, because if you make an Instagram the day that you launch, who are you talking to? If you make an Instagram the week before you launch, who are you talking to? Like, you're not talking to anybody. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows what you're selling. Nobody knows what they're buying. So get in front of people as fast as you can. If you're launching and you have a launch day already, you should already have an Instagram. Like, you got something to post. You got something to tell the people. Rather is, you know, introducing your brand, introducing what you're going to be selling, showing sneak peeks, showing behind the scenes, message from the, you know, owner. Like, you got some type of content to create, and this is your best time. Pre-launch is your best time to really become multifaceted in your business. Basically, being the graphic designer, being the customer service rep, being the owner, being the PR person. This is your time to get experience in those skills, because like, it's just gonna be you. Unless you jumping out the gate with a team, it's just gonna be you. So this is your time to practice. So, you know, practice making posts, practice making emails, practice finding brand ambassadors, that type of thing. Like, don't just be chilling like, I'm waiting on products to come. I can't do nothing because I don't have products yet. Like, my first ever business video, was a behind the scenes of me launching my brand. And you guys could see, like, in that video, like, I researched my butt off before I actually launched, because I was trying to get it right. I'm more of that type of person, like, if it's not perfect, then I'm not posting it, you know, or I'm not doing it type of person. And I can't be like that and, you know, successfully run my business. So I'm learning to not be like that. But before, you know, I wanted everything right. I was like, I'm not coming out with a product that doesn't have my logo on it. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not coming out with no generic box. Like, I'm not doing any of that. You know, like, it had to be perfect. So I think from the time that I got the idea in my head to the time I actually launched, it was like around like 8 months. Let me see. I got the idea in my head in September, and I launched it 6 months. I really counted way off, but it took me like 6 months to prep. It wasn't literally like an idea and then I ordered it and then I was like, yeah, cool, I'm doing this. This is my business. What up? Shop with me. It was like, let me get these products in. Let me you know, test them out, and let me figure out my color scheme, and let me, you know. And one thing I will say that I probably did rush on, that I shouldn't have rushed on, was the name, because I couldn't figure out what I wanted the name to be. Like, I just couldn't figure it out. Like, I had so many different names in my head, and I just really truly could not figure it out at all. And like, the name that I went with, it was clear on everything. Like, I was able to get an Instagram name without having underscores or anything like that. I was able to get a Facebook. I was able to register the name, that type of thing. It was like a clear name, and it was like, it was mine. So do I think that, like, I could have probably researched some more? Probably I could have. Like, I probably could have. Yeah, I probably could have took my time. But at the time, like, this name was just amazing to me. It's a tongue twister. If you don't know, it's Blink and Wink Minks. Basically mean, literally, blink, wink, minks, like lashes, like straight to the point. But it's so many names out there that's similar to this now. But it's all good. It's all good. Like, it's all good, because there ain't gonna be no more, you know, like, Blink and Wink Minks. Like, and if it is, like, my brand is gonna overshadow it so much that you're not even gonna realize that it's there, because literally, like, I'm making a name for myself. So that's it. Oh my goodness, somebody is watching my live and they tagged me. I'm looking at my Instagram stories right now. Look at that. You guys are so awesome. I love my squad so much on YouTube. But yeah, y'all, I'm on a tangent right now. I forgot what I was even telling y'all. I think I was telling y'all to be cautious about launching, that type of thing. But she said, girl, I be checking every so often to make sure my name ain't taken. Yes, like, that's one of the biggest things, is like, you want to make sure that your name is available. Make sure that, you know, you don't have to do the most to have the name. You know, that type of thing. Like, you want to make sure that the name is good and it resonates with your brand and that type of thing. If I go back in time, I think I would have a 4-letter name, something quick, simple, like 4 letters, and that would be it. But it's all good. We're here now, and we're lit, so it's fine. that is not something that I worry about too often. Um, so Storm Montana said how to stand out in an overcrowded market. Whatever product you are trying to sell, figure the flaws and figure out solutions. Yes, we touched on that. You know, you either are gonna be in the industry. I'm playing this microphone, y'all. Don't mind me. You're either gonna be in the industry waiting on the trends to happen, and that's what you gotta, you know, go off of, or you're either gonna be the trendsetter and be the one that's finding the solutions. Okay. Solange says, hey girl. Christina says, I learned so much from you and you're so inspiring. Thank you. Thank you so much for adding so much wisdom for free. Thank you so much. Christina, don't make me. So I was telling her, I was like, I don't know sometimes if my content is valuable to y'all. I mean, I think it's good content. I think it's gems. I think it's, you know, great content, but I don't know how my audience receives it. So I'm super grateful for y'all that show up every single time I post, every single time I go live, or if even the people that can't make it every single time. I'm just thankful for everybody that watches my videos and yeah, show up for your girl. So what was I going to find before? I really feel like we are more of like a community, like you know, like sisterhood type thing versus being like me just being somebody that make videos and you guys. Who is this person? Yeah, I'm a walking bank. I am good. Okay. Like, I feel like I've been covering so many topics. Like sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I said that already or if I haven't said that already. So I just don't want my content to be I just don't want my content to be repetitive. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a link for y'all. Okay, so back to me breaking the workshop down. So the workshop is every Wednesday of October. It's every Wednesday of October. And it is just a way for you to stand out in front of your target audience. I'm getting so sidetracked. It's a way for you to stand out in front of your target audience. So like the whole entire class, I need some chapstick. The whole entire class is $175. But that breaks down to $43.75 a week. Like $43.75 per Wednesday, which is half of the price of what my coaching call is. So my coaching call is $80 per call for an hour. So you literally get 4 calls at half price. So it is $175 for the whole month. Like $175, we get 4 classes. I didn't want to make it like 1 4-hour long webinar because I did not want to overwork you guys or overwhelm you guys. So I'm only taking it's only 10 spots. So 10 spots, and each week we are going to touch on a different topic. So I'm gonna post the link here, and it's gonna be, I wanted it to be only like 10 people so that I can like really, you know, get personal with you guys, get personal with your brand. So it is every Wednesday of October at 7 o'clock Eastern time. We will be on a Zoom call, and I will be sharing different things with you guys. So this is like the, y'all know my phone screen be doing stupid stuff, but this is the itinerary of what we're going to be learning. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but this is the flyer if you haven't seen the flyer. So let me tell you guys what we're going to do in the workshop. And again, it's 4 Wednesdays because I did not want to make it into 4 hours and you guys only get 30 minutes of the content because it's so long. There will be replays available. So let's say you missed the Wednesday or you came in late, that type of thing, like the replays will be available, and you're able to, I'm going to send the replays out to everyone, whether they were in the live or not in the live, so you'll forever have access to the replay. So basically, it's 10 spots. I only have 7 left. So I have 3 people that already signed up. So if you are one of those 3 people, shout out to you. I cannot wait for this webinar. So it's called Get Noticed in the Overcrowded Market. So the first week, what I'll be talking about is identifying your advantage. So we talked about target audience a little bit, how like, you know, you want to stand out. Everyone's always complaining about the market being overcrowded, oversaturated, and they're being overlooked and that type of thing. But like the first week, we're going to break down how to stand out, how to get in front of your target audience, because like I think people have a small idea of what target audience is, but they're not really thinking super deep into it. Like, okay, my target audience is between the ages of 18 and 30, but they also make, you know, $50,000 to $60,000 a year, so they don't have a problem spending this amount of money with me. They are returning customers. I sell an item that you have to come back for, so they come back this amount of months. You know, like you gotta get deep into it. You know, just because you say that, you know, you're targeting people between 18 and 30, that doesn't account for everybody. You know, they're between 18 and 30, they're women. They, you know, engage in social media, they're up to date on the trends, those type of things. Like it's so deep, like it's so deep, it goes really, really deep. So that first week, what I'm going to do is break down target audience and help you guys figure out what your competitive advantage is, because your competitive advantage is what's going to make you, regardless of how many customers they have, regardless of how many people they're in front of. It's literally like you're going to be able to go toe to toe with the biggest brand in your industry and be like, this is my competitive advantage. That's it. Like, that's it, period. Like, I win. Like, so I'm really gonna break it down to where you can understand that. The next one is, I'm trying to read the comments, sorry. Oh yes, oh, her outside photos. Yeah, they're gonna be popping. The next one is creating a buying experience. So week 2, I will go into details about how to create a buying experience. And when I say buying experience, it is about how to get the customer from basically viewing your items to purchasing your items, what happens when they get the item, and then, you know, post sale. Basically, after you have sold the items, what are you doing next? So that week we would talk about, you know, packaging, product photos, unboxing ideas, those type of things, content, that type of thing. That is week 2. So each call is an hour long. So like we would literally spend an hour long on each one of these topics. Week 3 is using social media to level up. I'm just trying to read it from this post so that I can make sure I'm saying it right. So using social media to level up. So week 3, we're gonna, you know, talk about how you can take advantage of social media to make more money in your business, how you can use social media as an advantage this holiday season, and yeah, like spice up your social medias, talk about hashtags, talk about growing methods, that type of thing. I even probably are going to like show you guys some stuff in Canva, how to design some things. Like I say, each call is an hour, so I really want it to be like meaningful to y'all. And then lastly, week 4 is going to be ways to scale your business. So we're going to be talking about ways that you are able to scale your business. We're going to be talking about, you know, how to incorporate Afterpay and how to incorporate different things on your site to like really help people get to check out faster and really engage people and allowing them to spend money. So yeah, so we're gonna, it's literally like I'm gonna kind of run your business for 4 weeks in a way. So each session there will be a live Q&A after. Again, you guys will have all the recordings, like it's starting from the top, like literally discovering your target audience, your advantage, that type of thing, working on your content, improving your social media, improving your website, and then getting you to the babes. So I picked the month of October to do this because after we get done, after we get done with the course, you should be good to go for Black Friday. You should have a clear understanding of where you stand. You should be ready to order inventory probably by like week 2 of the call. I think you should be ordering inventory because we are going to talk about that a little bit, and we're going to talk about pricing, sales, that type of thing in the buying experience week. But yeah, by the end of the workshop, you will be ready to go. You'll be ready to make your coins for the holiday season. So I have 7 spots left, and yeah, I'm super people on this journey. I did do a email blast to like my website email list, but I haven't even like dug deep into it in my Facebook group. And I know once I go live in there, like my slots are gonna fill up fast. So I was like, let me go in here, let me talk to the YouTube gang, and let me, give y'all some more details and like first dibs on signing up. So yeah, this holiday season it's gonna be good, y'all. Even if you don't take my webinar, like it's still gonna be a good holiday season. Yeah, I know that price isn't like set for everyone. 175 can be a bit steep for business owners, but then also like what 175, and I'm going to teach you how to flip it. Like I'm going to teach you how to flip it. So it's like you're going to get a 175 investment, but it's going to be so much knowledge that like it's going to be knowledge that's going to stick with you for forever. It's literally knowledge that I probably can be charging like $1,000 for. That's the value of the knowledge in the workshop, and I just decided to do 175 because that is like half of my coaching costs. So basically, if you wanted to get all of this information from me, like let's say you was like, yeah, I'm gonna do 4 coaching calls with Jade, and I'm gonna get all of this knowledge, it would be $320 because my coaching calls are $80 a call. So this is like half price of that, and you get 4 calls for every replay and Q&A session, and you get to be in a group and talk to other business owners that is like-minded, like you, that's in a stage where they want to grow and they want to scale their business and that type of thing. So you guys already know, like I give away the free gems all the time, so you know that the paid content is gonna be bomb, like because I honestly give away so much stuff for free, so many gems like that people would probably be charging literally like I feel like $29 for a class for people to take this information and they use it in workshops. Like when you go to big workshops, they're probably like $1,000, and that's literally for just like a 1-day event. And I give away millions and millions of dollars for free. Yeah, like for free. Like I give away so many. Man, did it go away? Can y'all hear me or no? Because sometimes it go away. But yeah, it's really like first come first serve. I'm gonna leave registration open, and yeah, I'm gonna leave registration open until the slots fill, or until the 5th. So I think the 5th is gonna be the last day to register. So if you guys do want to register, I did pin it up above, and I don't really do courses often because so I don't do courses often. So this will probably be my last course of the year, paid course of the year. That is something that I may get into next year, but yeah, this is my last course of the year. And like I said, even if you guys don't take my course, I think you guys are gonna have a bomb Black Friday. I'm gonna try to push out some Black Friday content for you guys on YouTube as well as me doing the webinar. Of course, it's not gonna be as detailed or as personal because it's gonna be like general videos versus the course is gonna be more detailed. So yeah, I hope you guys are preparing for this holiday season. I hope y'all are getting this inventory up. I hope y'all are thinking of sales that y'all are gonna do. I hope y'all are planning and preparing. I know that Shopify Capital, I don't know if you guys use Shopify, but I did touch on this in another video that Shopify does give you like a loan to use for your business, and you pay it back in a percent of your sales. So basically, like each day you pay back a percent. So like if you only make $10 that day, then you pay back 10% of $10. So that's pretty cool because your sales determine how much you pay back, and you don't have to like worry about having a monthly payment or finding the money from somewhere else. Like they literally only take the amount from the sales that you made that day. So if you have a slow sales day, guess what? They're like, no problem. We'll just take a little bit of what you got. If you have no sales that day, they just don't take no money from you. So of course it depends on how good your volume is and how long it takes you to that will determine how long it takes you to pay it back. But if you do have Shopify, I definitely recommend you looking into that loan option. So they give you a price, they give you a loan based on, I think it's based on your sales volumes, or maybe based on your I really don't know what it's based on, because I know somebody that has a boutique that also told me that they didn't tell me, but I watched a YouTube video and they said that they didn't get approved for a loan yet, and they make a crazy amount of money, like probably like 50,000-60,000 a month, and they said that they haven't been offered like the Shopify Capital loan yet. So I really don't know what they go off of. I don't know if it goes off of how long you've been on Shopify. I really honestly don't know what determines if you get it or not. But I know 9 times out of 10, if you do get it offered to you, you are gonna get the money. I haven't heard anybody that said that they got denied for a loan, especially if it was offered for them. And I know they sent out an email blast a couple of weeks ago about like using Shopify Capital for Black Friday, and it like tells you if you're eligible or not. So check your emails if you do use Shopify. Also, what if they get like any like bank loans or anything like that for Black Friday as far as to buy inventory, because then you have to like pay it back. But if you're open to that idea, then that is definitely something you can do. But I do like that Shopify Capital option, because literally they just go off the money that you make. So you're never paying more or less than what is owed. I think in the end you do pay a little bit more, of course. It's not like interest, like if you don't pay it back fast enough, like you accrue interest on it. It's like this is the set amount that you pay back, and you like agree to take like the more you kind of pay back in the end. Like I got one that was like, let me look at my phone. I got one that was $1,000, and I had to pay back. Let me see. I think I had to pay like $1,040 back or something like that. It wasn't that much back that you have to pay on it. It was pretty cheap. Like the payback amount was pretty cheap. But I was able to pay it back like super fast. Just cause like my sales happened to be good that month, so I was able to pay it back really fast. I'm trying to give y'all the right total. I don't want to lie. How much did I get? No, I kind of lied a little bit. So I had to pay I received $900, and I had to pay a total of $1,017 back. So like $117 extra than the loan amount, just because that's what I picked. I picked like the biggest amount, I think, which is 17% of my sales. daily, and I was like, oh, I can do that. Like, that's cool. But they also have smaller options. Like, you can do 10% of sales, and I think you can do like 12 or 15% of sales. I think. I forgot what that middle one is. But yeah, it's a really good loan. So I'm a Shopify stan. I stand for Shopify. I love Shopify. I'm like, Shopify or what? Like, I love Shopify. I use Wix for my service-based business, but if you have a problem and oh my god, it's reconnecting again. But the App Store is amazing on there, and they have awesome, awesome, awesome customer service. And yeah, it's just, I mean, that Shopify Capital is just another thing that made me go like, yes, I love Shopify. So it says reconnecting, so I don't know if you guys can hear me. I swear I think I'm on another internet, like another Wi-Fi. But yeah, if you guys can hear me, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thank y'all for hanging out with me on this Sunday. I hope you guys have a marvelous week, and I just pray that your business continues to grow and you continue to seek that wisdom, and that you gain that knowledge that you need to make it flow, make your life flow, all of that. Use that pinned link in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. But yeah, join Shopify. It's the best, okay? But yeah, I love you guys. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you guys, I hope, in Wednesday video. Hopefully I'm having the video edited for y'all. But yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.